Hey, I'm Matt Wenning at WenningStrength.com, and today we're going to go over some speed work and some tips. Now, I've learned speed work from a lot of different people, Louis Simmons, Andy Bolton, a lot of top name lifters, and the problem I find is that speed work's either done too heavy or it's not done with the right intent. So today we're going to show some videos and we're going to talk about how to do speed work correctly and why. In the first few videos, what you're going to see is you're going to see me using a controlled eccentric speed squat. Now, the reason that we do controlled eccentrics, especially raw, is that you'll notice that the hybrid of the training of right now, what we're doing, both with the Hypertrophy and Powerlifting Manual, is we're actually conjoining some powerlifting with some bodybuilding style training. Well, if you're going to use speed work, as you'll see in these videos, we're going to slow the eccentric down to get more time under tension, but we're still focusing on concentric explosiveness. Now, this is going to have a hybrid effect on the body. It's going to allow the muscles to grow and get bigger, but it's also going to allow us to get quicker. So it's a way in a short mesocycle or block of training that we can utilize squatting to get more powerful. And that at the end of the day becomes one of the big problems with getting stronger, is that we all want to get stronger, and that means to most people put more weight on the bar. But the problem with that is that then you only have one variable in your mind, and that is more. Well, this is a variable to adjust to get quicker with more or similar weight. So you'll notice in this video that I'm only using 235 pounds since this is a 55-pound squat bar. Now, 245 pounds is not heavy for a 900-pound squatter. Now, that was when I was 50 pounds heavier, but what you'll notice is I'm really working on bar speed intent. Now, I find that you have two different variations of the force equation. So if we look back at our old high school and maybe even college days, F equals M times A, okay? So the trick with that is the A of the equation is worked on speed day, right? And the M, or mass, is worked on heavy day. So on max day, I don't care how fast the bar moves, I care how much weight's on the bar, and that's the classic powerlifting or gym rat mentality. But there's another side to that force equation, and that's acceleration. And what you really need to focus on is rate of force development. You need to learn how to get quicker. If you look at a lot of the best squatters and bench pressers, they're vastly explosive. And that comes from training with moderate to light weights under high velocity. So what you'll notice is, since I've just started back the speed work on a power building cycle, that I'm not pushing those weights up too heavy, because here's the big thing. Whatever you can use on speed day should be helping and contrasting or building up your max day, right? At the end of the day, we're still worried about how much we can max. But the trick is that you have to have a synergistic effect to speed day to max day, meaning that if I train this day too heavy, it's going to affect what I do max day. So in reality, if I'm a power lifter or power builder, at the end of the day, the heavy sets of the week are probably more important than the speed, right? Now, if I'm an athlete, you're going to notice that I would say that the speed day is actually more important than max day based on the fact that it's closer to sporting activities, explosive power. But the point is that they both feed and help each other. You're going to have to get stronger in order to get quicker, and you're going to have to get quicker in order to get stronger. So if we have those two variables, then we need to mix and match them, and we need to play around with them. So this next big particular scenario or slide you're going to see on this particular video is you're going to see this 5-second eccentric with a 5-second pause at the bottom. Now, if we add up all of this eccentric loading, you're going to see that we're doing nearly 2 minutes of eccentric loading in this entire set scheme. That is a lot of eccentric work, no matter how light the weight is. But if we're trying to develop hypertrophy and speed at the same time, I believe that this is a great way in order to attack both variables. I want size, I want aesthetics, but I also want power and real strength. Make sure that you're having dynamic days plugged into your training at least occasionally or in blocks throughout the year, and that will help you not only lift heavier maximally, but it'll also give you a different goal that'll allow your strength to be more versatile and usable in the real world. This is great for building the rear delts, rhomboids, lower trap. Great posture exercise. This is a central nervous system deload. So we're actually going to deload the brain and the spinal cord, and we're going to overwork the muscle tissue.